What is going on, you guys? Uncle Jesse here. In today's video, I think I'm going to show you guys, or attempt to show you guys, how I can take some carbon fiber vinyl wrap material that's typically used for your cars and see if we can get this to apply and adhere to a 3D printed prop. Alright, so hopefully this project will be really straightforward and easy. I've watched a few videos on people applying this to their cars. Haven't really seen anybody applying this to props or 3D printed pieces at this point. But I've ordered some carbon fiber vinyl wrapping material off of Amazon. If this turns out well, I'll include links to this. If not, there's, you know, just tons of options over on Amazon. Also, I have this mask here that I printed and have roughly finished out. That was created by Cutlass. I still have a bit of cleanup work here to do on this side. I've painted it orange, had some issues with the paint adhering in areas. I'm not too concerned about that since I'm going to be doing a sort of a battle damaged look to this, so if it's kind of screwed up in areas, I can rough that up and paint it a bit more. But what you'll notice, and it might be hard to see on the video, is the paint is really I've tried to smooth it out and as thick as possible on this side. The carbon fiber will be applied to the piece, to the side that does not have the eye socket open on it. And again, this file was created by Cutlass. I'll have links down below to Thingiverse where you can download and print one for yourself. It's an absolutely amazing file, and he actually just provided some updates to it where there's now an opening here where you can put in straps on the top and the sides here, which is really, really cool. Also, for this project, you're going to need some sort of a knife. I have an X-Acto knife here, which should work. Hopefully the blade's not too dull. I also have a heat gun. A hair dryer more than likely will work for this project as well. I don't know 100% sure. And also you're going to need something that you can use that's a bit flexible to smooth this out to make sure that there's no air bubbles in there. I'm using an old driver's license of mine. Alright, so now that I've got this all set up and ready to go, let's get going on the project here. Gonna slice this open, and I'm assuming this is just like any other vinyl decal. I can peel this off of the printed side and then apply it. The plan of action here is to, I'm not going to be able to get that off, so let me cut it off here. The plan really for this is to take one edge of this and run it right up the center as best I can and back, and then what I'm going to use is I'm going to try and stick it as best I can and then use the heat gun again to try and help smooth out all of the areas. And what I might do is just, I'm going to roughly measure this out. I'm going to have it fold over the back edge here, and I'll have this side fold over the back edge and just kind of mark it off. So let me just pinch this. It's kind of like wrapping a present. Also, this strip of vinyl was, I think it was $8, $9, $10, something like that. Wasn't too expensive. I figure I should be able to get a few projects in with this material here. It's sticking very nicely, and it's got enough room for me to wiggle it on and off a bit here. This might be a bit of trial and error here, so let me get the heat gun going as well. I'm wondering if I should have done a strip that kind of went up and back, and then just one that went up and over this way, and then tried to line up the seams. This is going to be really difficult to wrap as it shrinks. I mean, that's the idea, but obviously not as crappy as this is turning out right here. By the way, cutting this with an X-Acto knife is really, really simple, or a sharp blade. Alright, that's actually looking a lot better. So the trick to this is you've really got to heat up the vinyl wrap sticker. So you use the heat gun to really heat this up, and then you stretch it over the areas that you want to fill this in. So this is kind of a test piece for me here. I actually have this helmet, which is the smaller helmet that did not fit. And then I have the full-size helmet that I'm planning on actually detailing out and finishing. All right, so here it is. This is where I'm at so far on this test helmet. Again, I took the strip, I cut it, I found out I actually didn't need to actually cut that. What I could just do is use the heat gun to heat up the vinyl wrap and just pull and stretch it. Just continually heat it, pull it, and stretch it. What was nice about this material as well is I pulled it up and basically replaced it multiple times over the course of just playing around with laying this down here. Unfortunately, I'm out of time and not able to complete this. I'm heading out on vacation with my family and I'm preemptively recording this, so when you see this, I'll already be on vacation, so trying to have some videos available for you guys. But when I get back, I'm actually going to continue this process, and like I said, I have the much larger finalized version that I'm planning on wearing that I'll be applying this to. So this was sort of the test run for this. I've got links down below to Amazon where you can pick this up. Those links do help the channel, so thank you very much if you purchase those. This is actually a really cool material. It's pretty easy to work with now that I've got the hang of it. Again, heat it, stretch it, pull it, and it adheres pretty nicely to my prints. I'll have to do some further testing on how this works with other prints that aren't necessarily as smooth as this, but for cosplaying, I'm assuming like a piece of body armor, maybe you're doing a Batman chest plate or something like that and you want it to look like carbon fiber, this would probably work really dang well. There's obviously some other great tactics out there around painting that you can replicate this, but I just figured this would be a really, you know, kind of simple, straightforward method that doesn't cost necessarily a whole lot of money to achieve this look. I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. Again, I will continue this once I get back with my vacation with my family, but I just want to say thanks again for watching, you guys. Let me know what you think about this if you want to see me apply this to some more prints. If you guys have some print suggestions that you think would look pretty cool with the carbon fiber material added to it, maybe a weapon or a gun or shotgun or something like that. But yeah, just want to say thanks again for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.